Welcome to day 5 of our incredible cruise to Mexico. Today we are in Mazatlan and a beautiful sunrise. Today we were going to start with a tour of the Plaza Republica and one of the old cathedrals in the area. I wanted to start with a view of the outside of the cathedral and the beautiful sculptures that were there. Once this was done, we were invited to go into the cathedral itself. It never ceases to amaze me that each religious establishment that we go to is completely different based upon the culture of the environment. And as you explore the area, you realize that no two of these cathedrals and or religious establishments are alike, but they're all beautiful. The Plaza Republica is the civic center of the area where a lot of government business is done for the city of Mazatlan. Our next stop after the Plaza Republica was to a shopping district where we had an Aztec themed store with a really interesting display for Frida Kahlo. And don't forget to look up, you never know what you might see. Our tour then took us to a stage show of the various cultural productions of different dances of Mexico. Here we got to see a variety of different dances, colorful outfits, and interesting cultural ideas from as early as Aztec culture and Mayan culture, accompanied by the different fashions of the era. The displays were lively and colorful all the way through. They even had a master tenor displaying his incredible octave range. Unfortunately, I cannot include his music on here, otherwise it might violate the content clause. I cannot stress enough how beautiful the historical fashions are. If you ever have an opportunity to take this tour in Mazatlan to see the various different cultural dancing, I highly recommend it. To close out our tour, we had an awesome view of some cliff divers that were getting ready to plunge into the water. And the way this works is that as the tide comes in, they raise their arms. They get one shot and one shot only to dive into the really shallow 6-foot water. And then they look hopefully for some tips in order to entertain their sport. As we left the bay, the stunning views of Mazatlan were available in the distance. It was just gorgeous. The sunsets were incredible. I cannot stress it enough. It's definitely a place to go back to. As we headed out to sea, it was getting